Okay,
All right, let me go last.
All right,
Good.
so, the thing just freaked out for a minute. Okay, so first off, tonight we are going to be talking about the importance of going live and just getting your face out there to people. And Heather is going to be talking, as well as Jill and myself. But first, let's give some shout outs for Success Club. I just had it pulled up. All right, so far I have 6. Galena, Lisa, Amy, and Amanda Myers, but I think her last name is Doty on Facebook. All have 2. And we are only we're a little bit more than halfway through the month, so everybody has plenty of time to not only get Success Club points, but to actually make them, or to make Success Club. And if you guys haven't seen it, in the coach group, I posted a coach signing incentive for just team building. Basically, let me go and I'll screen share. I hope I don't have anything weird up. All right, so let's go into the coach group. That's not what I wanted. All right, so first off, if you go to the coach group, there's Jill. Jill was the coach of the month, if you guys didn't see, so hello for that. All right, go down. I swear I'll reach it eventually. Come on. Apparently I need to bump this up because it's like way far down here. All right, here we go. All right, so for April, if you sign up first of all, we have a goal to get to 200. Right now, we started off at like 178, and now we're going to be down to 176 just because of a couple coach cancellations. Our goal for this month is 200 coaches on our team. So that means that we're going to have to do 24 coaches, and I know we can all do it. So if you sign up 1 coach, you get a 20-minute one-on-one call with me. If you sign up 2 to 4 coaches, you get a $15 Amazon gift card. If you sign up 5 or more coaches, you get a $50 spa gift card. And if you hit any of the above categories plus rank advanced, you will get a team shirt. If you hit any of the above categories plus you advance a rung on the leadership ladder, you will get a personal development book as well. So take advantage of the fact that we are going to be having our coach sneak peek on Wednesday. That is April 20th. So in regards to that, definitely, Heather, I see your face for that. So in regards to that, if anybody wants to do a video and hasn't made one, and I know I'm going to have to go over the list. I'll be going over the list tomorrow to see what we need gaps filled in for. And if you want to make a video, definitely reach out to me so that you can be included in the coach sneak peek. So I will be creating the coach sneak peek from my like page. You guys will invite to that event. Make sure that you're posting in it in the days prior just to get like the excitement up. And don't just invite people to it. Like actually message them and let them know that you want them to be on your team, that you want them to check this out. It's going to be Wednesday at 9 p.m. And once again, that is April 20th. So anyways, all right, so we have that. Definitely make sure that you're getting on that. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to talk about. April 18th, so tomorrow, we have Summit track signups. So if you are if you're actually going to Summit, make sure that you sign up for whatever track you want to do tomorrow. There are 6 different tracks, I believe, and each track has different coaches. They all have the same topics. They all are basically going to cover the same things, but each coach is going to put their own perspective and spin on the topic. So make sure that you're choosing a track that for coaches that you actually follow, that you really connect with. And also tomorrow, the Ultimate Reset Spring Sale starts as well. So make sure that you guys let people know about that. And if you want to do it, definitely do it too.
Real quick, do we know how long that Ultimate Reset sale is going on for?
I don't know. I honestly don't think it said so. Let me check back on this real quick.
I was trying to figure it out, and it looks like they had the same sale last year around the same time.
I'm going to guess it's probably about a month, but I don't think they said anything specific about it. April challenge packs. Maybe it's right there. Ultimate Reset Spring Cleaning Challenge Pack. So it will be, let's see here. I'm not seeing it saying an end to the sale, but I'm also just skimming over it briefly. So you guys can check. I'll post the link to check it out in here. All right. So there's that. I don't think there's any other news, right? You guys I'm pretty sure that's basically it. So I also just wanted to talk really briefly about the Diamond Retreat that I just came back from. Guys, it was freaking awesome. And basically what you had to, okay, so there are going to be totally new qualifications to get into the Diamond Retreat next year. I posted those in the coach group as well. I will bump that post tonight so you guys can all check it out. There are different qualifications for current diamonds and different qualifications for new diamonds who advance after the actual coach retreat had passed. So basically anybody up to Jill will have current diamond qualifications. That's what you need to hit. And basically all you need to do is pay for your airfare and the ride to get there. Everything else is paid for. Obviously the rules will depend a little bit more next year, just depending on how many people that we have going to. Like this year, if we wanted to go out, it was on our dime. But anything in the house, anything team related like that was totally covered, and that's basically what we did anyways. I went on a couple nights, but it was so much fun. There was a lot of, honestly, we all just felt so comfortable with each other. It was like we were all sisters. There's 18 of us in a house in 4 bathrooms, and there was absolutely no drama. It was crazy. And as you all know, one of our fellow coaches, Tori's son, has passed, and that was also last week. So that happened while we were all there. It was very difficult, but it was so much better that we were all together and we were able to kind of share that experience with each other. And if you haven't seen it, there is actually a GoFundMe for Tori to help cover the expenses for her hospital stay and all of the medical she has from everything that happened. So if you haven't reached out to her just to extend your condolences or anything like that, definitely do so, because I know she would appreciate it. All right, so now let's just get into what we want to talk about. So tonight, I want to talk about going live. If you guys haven't figured out, who has, just do a little raise hand, who has gone live on their page, whether it's a like page or a regular page? Okay, so a good amount of you. It's really, really important. The reason that we tell you guys to post pictures and post videos of yourself is because it's not just a post anymore. People can hear your enthusiasm. People can hear what you sound like, and they are going to connect with you better than they would if they're just seeing a picture or anything like that. So it's really important to be putting yourself out there, like video-wise. Videos typically get a lot more views than just a regular post would. And you want to, if you're not going live, you want to specifically post a video straight to Facebook rather than like a YouTube link, because anything third party kind of goes unnoticed a little bit more. But by going live, it's actually going to notify your friends that you're going live. So especially if they are subscribed to you, it will say, Angel Stetsko is live with, and then it'll say the topic. And the reason why that is such an awesome and important feature is because it's going to get you on the radar of a lot of people who aren't even like, that might not have even thought to go to your page. But just because they're friends with you, they're going to be seeing that you're going live. And if it's a topic that they're interested in, they're probably going to watch. It gets a lot of viewers, and it might not be all at the same time, but what happens is that you go live, you get to like, okay, so when you actually go live, I wish I could like share my screen for this. You're going to choose go live. You're going to type in, it'll pop up before you're actually going live, so you get a chance to type in whatever your topic that you're talking about is, and that'll basically be the caption once it saves as well. So, and then you're going to actually press go live, and it'll go 3, 2, 1, and you'll go live. And it's very scary the first time you do it, even like the second time, and the third time maybe. But either way, it's so good to put yourself out there. I mean, you guys know that a huge part of being a coach is stepping outside of your comfort zone. And the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. And the more you do it, the more in your face you're going to be to a lot of people, and people are going to start noticing you more. And basically, it's going to be a lot of exposure for you. So people can watch live, they can comment on the actual video, and it'll show up in real time to you. So you'll see it showing up as a comment, but it looks like a live feed. And then after you are done, you press end, and it shows, like it'll actually post that video to your Facebook as if you posted it to your Facebook. But so that way people who weren't able to get on live can actually still watch the video after, and everything that everybody said beforehand, like when they were commenting on your live feed, that's going to show up in your comments. So anytime you comment on that, it's going to bump it up. Anytime anybody else comments on it, it's going to bump it up. And it's just really good to get yourself out there. Okay. So Heather, you go off, and then we'll go to Jill first. All right, so I'm actually going to pass it over to Jill now. She just did a live feed on her like page last night. If you guys don't have a like page, don't freak out about it. You don't have to have a like page, especially if you're a newer coach. You don't really need to worry about it. But if you do have a like page, this can be a really, really good tool so that you are reaching a lot of people who aren't even on your friends list. So I'm going to let her talk about that, since she literally just had this experience last night. Did you freeze, Jill? She was like all serious looking in her freeze face too.
There's like
All right, so maybe we'll have Heather talk first. All right, so Heather's basically going to be talking about how you can stay consistent and have a common theme going through your live videos. So I'm going to pass it over to her, and hopefully Jill will be A-okay by the time we get back.
Oh yeah, she's back.
I don't know what happened.
You were frozen with a face.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so we'll have Jill talk first then. All right, enough confusion. Talk about your like page live page.
Okay. So the like pages are actually something that the Facebook Live for going out to all the like pages are really new. Only the people that had the little blue check marks used to have it, and they rolled it out, I think, maybe like last week or something. Kimra Luna, she is like this huge business coach, and she's like really awesome. She had this freebie that that was teaching everybody how to use Facebook Live. So this is the thing, Facebook Live is not like your videos on Facebook. It's actually a completely different thing. I put the link in there for the video earlier. If anybody watched it, you may have seen what it was. But really what happens when you're going on Facebook Live and you're going from your like page, it gets set up like YouTube. you know how, and I think it was a paid service on YouTube. I really never got too much into YouTube. I had like 1 follower. But have you guys ever seen like how on YouTube, if you upload a video, it gives you like 5 really awkward like thumbnails to pick out? And if you're a paid member of YouTube, you get to pick out your cover picture, or you can pick out any thumbnail you want to.
Max, you want to go to bed?
It's kind of like that, but you don't have to pay for it. So you get like this free like ability to just make your videos really professional and really awesome. And yeah, she said you have to do some things to jump through YouTube. Yeah. So the cool thing, Lisa's fan's really distracting me. Sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna look at you. The cool thing about going live is it's not like Periscope. If you've used Periscope before, then you know that, there we go, that's better. Then you know that you get a lot of creepy people on there, people that you don't know. You have no idea who's gonna pop on, where they're from. You can't track it later to see who was saying what. Well, on Facebook Live, they're your friends, and they are your friends' friends. And you know, people that you might get some strangers in there too. But you already kind of know your target market, and you're not getting these guys on there that are like, show me your boobs, or like any of that. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever done Periscope. I know you've heard that before because you guys are all girls on here, I think. So, yeah. So you're actually getting your friends and your target market instead of just a whole bunch of random people. You can't really pinpoint it by location yet, like you can on Periscope. We don't really need that for what we do anyways, because it's not like a location-based thing. And it's really cool because like if you're ever doing a coach thing, like say you're doing Summit or something like that, if you were to go on Periscope, you go on Periscope, it'd be like, oh, look there's like 60 people broadcasting right now. They're all coaches. And if somebody happened to run into the Nashville thing, they'd see you move on and go to the next one. It wouldn't be interesting to them because there's it's like so congested. Whereas on your like page, it's going to be your target market that's looking at it. And it's going to be your friends that are looking at it. Or even from your Facebook, like even from your personal page if you don't want to do a like page. What was really cool about this is when you go on, if you go on from your like page, you're not going to get any traction the very first time that you do it. So what I recommend, if you have a phone and a computer, what I recommend is that you start streaming from your phone and then go on your computer and share it. And that way all of your friends get redirected to your like page. And some things that can kind of help you with little interaction is say, hey, what's going on? I'm just looking to see who's on tonight. Where are you from? What brought you here? Ask some questions, to get it rolling so people know that they're okay to talk and you invite them to open up to you. And then as you broadcast, kind of do the same thing. I don't know what a good time to broadcast is. I'm thinking like the 30, 40-minute mark is what most successful people have been doing from what I've seen. But you don't want to broadcast for like 5 minutes, because if you do that, then your friends get a notification that you're live. They click to view you, and it's not on your page yet. You've already ended it. They're not going to see you live, and they get to miss out on that experience, which really sucks. So you kind of want to keep it a little on the longer side, like maybe like 15 minutes or more instead of just like the short videos. And if you do it from your like page, the one thing that I noticed that kind of threw me off is you can't copy, like, you know how if you're going to share a post, you can either share it or you can copy link and then put that link somewhere. You can't copy link while you're live. You can share it, but you can't copy the link. So yesterday when I went live, I actually had an event. that I invited people to go to. And my plan was to go live, copy link, and share it in the event. But I had to, at the last minute, try to figure something out. So I created a hashtag for it and was like, click this, because I couldn't do that. And I really do super recommend Kimra's training on it, because it's really cool. Oh, and then if you ever want to sponsor things from your like page, you can take that same live video and use it as a boost. So you could boost that live video after it's, when it, once it's finished, it's not live anymore.
Before we move on to Heather, does anybody have any questions for Jill and the like page everything about the like page and live sharing, because there's a lot to a like page, so not like generalized like page questions. All right. Well, thanks, Jill. I'm glad. Yeah, she had how many viewers? 101?
101 viewers, and I had, like, all together now, it's like over 300 people, and this is off of a like page. Usually, I don't get that. You don't get that much stuff on a like page.
No.
And this is what they said. This is what's gonna keep you. Sorry. This is what's going to keep you like in the running with Facebook. You want to take this and run with it, because Facebook's goal is to keep you on Facebook as much as they possibly can. They're doing really good at it, right? But no, their job is to keep you on Facebook as much as you can, so that they can show you more ads and they can make more money off of sponsored ad revenue from businesses. So the longer that they can keep you on Facebook, and the more interaction they get from people, they go, this person's good for us. We're going to show her more. So once you start doing that and just be consistent with it, you're going to see like your stats on, if you have a like page, you can actually track it to see how many people are viewing. But you're going to see like your statistics go up and up, because the more you do, the more important you are to Facebook. Now I'm done.
Yeah, and a like page it's a very good thing to have. It's a very hard thing to get started up, though, which is why a lot of people get frustrated and don't continue with it. But if you guys didn't know, you actually max out on friends at 5,000 friends on your personal Facebook page. So what a lot of people do is they try to build up their like page before they actually hit that max, because once they hit that max, they're just kind of screwed and they have to delete people. They can't add new people. So yeah, Jill had 714 views. That's crazy. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions about like pages, definitely look up trainings. Like Jill said, check out Kimra. I actually posted the link for her Facebook group. It's called Freedom Hackers, and she posts all of her free trainings in there. She does this really awesome course that's very expensive, and you can only get in 2 times a year. I've done it. It's called Be True Brand You, and she gives a ton of free stuff. Like, she gives a ton of free value, tons of trainings that will teach you so much. When I really started growing my business, I was following Kimra a lot. So definitely check that out. All right, so enough about like pages before we confuse the crap out of you guys. All right, so Heather's going to talk about staying consistent and kind of having a theme to your live videos. Maybe.
Can you guys hear me? Is that good on my end?
No? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay, cool. So I don't know if you guys have seen, those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, Shelly and I did a few live broadcasts, and our team Top Gun is kind of like a joint effort. I obviously do most of the background work, but he's starting to get into it now, and he's going to be able to add a lot to it because he's a lot funnier than I am. But we he and I are going to start tonight, actually, a weekly broadcast, and it's going to be the same time every week. So our plan is to do it 7 p.m. Mountain Time, just because that falls just after prime time, and on Sundays it's right before everybody is getting ready to go back to work, and nobody, just kind of so we can like talk about stuff and kind of get people in the right mindset before the weekends. So we're going to do it, like I said, we have a consistent time and a consistent theme. And this weekend we're doing in just in general in life, so like the different benefits of water. But what you guys want to do is you want to find out whatever your target market is. You guys want to be able to work in things that are going to attract them. So for us, we're going to do like Shelby, like if me and Heather do a webinar or do like live broadcast, what do you guys want to see? And they said like reviews on beer and reviews on guns, and like work in our own things, but just kind of like our target. And
Heather, you're cutting out like a lot.
just people know.
Uh-oh. I think she got off. She's going to come back on. Hold tight. There she is. Your connection sucks.
Sorry. It really does. It like kept saying that it was unstable, and I'm like, I'm just going to keep talking because I don't really know what to do. Is it doing it again?
No, you're fine now.
Okay. I don't know what I even said, what you guys got out of that, like,
I heard you were going to
thing.
do reviews on beer and
But, well, great. Perfect. No, so what I was trying to get at is like, is it doing it again?
I can hear you.
Okay, so what we're gonna do basically, I'm gonna try and make it really short now because it's like 2 minutes till the call's gonna end or something like that. But basically what we're doing is we're gonna have a consistent theme, and then our plan is to every month, in the beginning of the month, we're gonna just throw out there like a list of the topics that we're gonna be doing. So each week people can expect to see us on Sundays at 7 p.m. every time they're watching you, and the more that your videos start to get watched, they'll know to expect it. And then at the end, we'll tell them, don't forget to join us next week for this topic, stuff like that, to try and get them more engaged and kind of like, take suggestions, stuff like that, just to try and get them coming back and be able to provide them something that they need. So I guess, I don't know. That's all quick, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's all really good because, and I also want to note, like, obviously Heather is, she's pretty much got her target market down. And so it'll be easy for her to figure out topics. But something that she did the other day was she literally went live with Shelby and was like, hey guys, what do you want us to be talking about? So that, that's a really good thing for you guys to do, whether it's in a post form, a live video form, or a video form, is to just ask like, hey, what do you guys want to see from me? Because that way you're actually going to be getting like specific topics that you can cover. And if you guys haven't read it yet, there's a book from Gary Vaynerchuk, I think that's his name, called Jab, 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 Right Hook. That's a really, really good thing to read and to be implementing not only in your post, but to do for like a live video. So with Heather being super consistent with her videos, that would be a perfect opportunity to, you know, value, like random topic, whatever topic, and then like a jab, like, hey, do you guys want to join us in doing this, you know? Because if you're just constantly sitting there selling and selling and selling, I mean, obviously we don't want to be selling and selling, but if you're only talking about, hey, join me, hey, join me, hey, join me, rather than giving any value back, then that's not going to work out so well. So it's very important to actually be giving that value along with those jabs and to stay consistent with it. I mean, like, really this boils down to staying consistent in your posts in general, but the live video is no different. Like, I would suggest at least going live at least like once a week, if not more, because you're going to be showing up in people's news feeds. You're going to be showing up in their notifications that you're going live, and you're going to be able to get your message out there to a lot more people. And if you guys want to try doing a like page, definitely do that. It takes a while to build it up. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding about that. It takes a long time to build it up. Even mine, I've been trying to work on it for a while, and it still doesn't get a lot of traction. So it's something that you really have to put a lot of work into and not get a lot of reward out of for a long time. But once it really starts going, that's when people, I mean, there's a lot of coaches that move their businesses completely over to their like page eventually. All right, so does anybody have any questions? We have about 4 minutes left.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shailene Johnson, I kind of tuned into one of her live ones about Facebook Live, and what she recommends doing, and I haven't done it yet, is actually tag companies. Like if you're doing a company review, like she used like a hair crimper as an example, and she said, like, if you're doing a tutorial on it or if you're doing a review on it, make sure you tag that company, because that company is going to basically share your positive reviews of things, therefore reaching you out for free to new people.
That's a good tip. Because there's a lot of things that I can always do reviews on, and I never even thought of that just to tag them, because that's going to be getting your name out there to a lot of people. All right, well, I know what I'm going to be implementing next. All right, so if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm not going to keep you on anymore. Thanks for getting on, all of you lovely, lovely people, and I will be talking to you all soon. Don't forget to invite to the coaching event on Wednesday. I'm serious. Let's get this thing going. Let's grow our team by at least 24 coaches. We can totally do it. I believe in you. All right, so everybody have a great night. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Bye.